Oh, thanks for making it happen. This is great.
Anytime, it's great. It's good to see you guys all come out. Thank you for coming in the snow. I know the weather hasn't been on our side particularly, but we'll have a great experience today.
Yeah, it's flexible. We can adapt to the conditions. So it's not going to be a typical kind of school, whatever, but we can obviously learn the basics, or we can go ride more, have some gnarly stuff. It's kind of a little bit what you guys want to do.
And if at any point you want to pull the plug, just give the signal and I'll have maple whiskey waiting by the fire.
It's like coming off there. You can burn it away a little bit, powering it, finding the grip that way, and then there's low revs, feeling for grip obviously. So normally I'd say on the, to get the basics, covering the front and rear brake as well all the time for the control. It's really small adjustments on the clutch to help balance it, not too much on and off with the gas. On the brakes? Yep. On the flat ground, but it all becomes more important when you get into the technical riding. On the flat, it doesn't matter too much, but technical riding, like covering the brake, leaning back, the fundamentals of riding. So now we've got the rocks, so when I'm riding, thinking the line for the front wheel, line for the rear wheel. Obviously when you're turning, front's going wider than the rear, you've got to keep it, when you're pushing the line, keep it on the line you want. So we're going to take the front wheel around the rock, back wheel opposite side. So it's like riding for a technical section, you've got to keep the line, but all the techniques we just did apply. You've got to use the brake to get the body position, to keep the bike on the line and get a clear run on the rock. This is the time section. Whoever has the fastest time.
That tripod's like your baby. Did you see now? You're gonna definitely do it. It's not the first time I do it. It wouldn't be the first time I see you ever try.
lift the front, which is obviously these conditions, any relying on the gas, the front's never going to come up. So all about using suspension and the body. So the starting position, if you're tall on the bike, you can flex down. You've got to really compress the front end to pull up. First you've got to push down to use the rebound of the suspension. So tall on the bike, straight arms, straight back a little bit, and then flexing down, knees towards the radiator, obviously pushing on the bars. So you can see just doing that, pushing on the fork, and then extending and transitioning from pushing to pulling. So to demonstrate,
Still won't follow.
So holding the brakes steady, Graham?
keep the brakes solid.
Yeah.
The brakes, your wheels move, suspension's not going to work. So you've got to make an effort, keep the rear on. Quite often when you pull back, come off the rear brake. So feeling for the grip, pressing down. And now we need to just apply it to some obstacles. So even if you don't have to lift the front, so this one for example, still flexing down and compressed before it. So pick a point, you're obviously moving along. You want to put that in first gear, you want to do stuff slowly. So front wheel's about there, you start to press it down, flex down, and then pressure down, and the front wheel hits, and when the front wheel hits, compresses in a little bit more. So you pressure the front in, and then extend and carry the front. Obviously just enough to clear the engine, but thinking a little bit difficult today, but sometimes if you get grip over a rock, you don't want to be gassing on the rock too much obviously, and if you haven't got pressure on the tyre, it's going to spin up. So pressure on the rear tyre, obviously leaning back, but also if the front wheel's up high, all the pressure's on the back as well. So if the front wheel's high and you're not gassing it, it's going to grip up the rock. So the power's before the rock, flexing down, pulling up, front wheel's up a little bit, obviously gas will be up there, just enough. But practice getting the front wheel right up. So when you do a rock, get over it nicely as you would, and then start to slow it down, start to get the front wheel up a little bit higher, which would become more important obviously if you have to carry the front wheel to another rock or whatever it is. And then skidding a little bit at the back, you can see when I'm pressuring down with the rear brake, just enough to get that control. Rear brake just slows it down rather than going on too fast with it. Obviously lifts over the rocks, you can carry the speed, but a lift. high at the start, and then lifting up. So same again. Quite often with the manoeuvre it about in this position, you can put the front where you want. Sometimes when you're stuck in the ruts, obviously real deep ruts, footrest is on the ruts or stuck in the rocks, get in this position. The key to, again, just tension on the clutch, just working the clutch a little bit. Because when you turn, you just try and turn, you know, sometimes it hooks on rocks, so you just feather the clutch a little bit just to help the back wheel to turn. If you fight
Yeah, it's big time slippery.
As long as we space out.
Yeah. Oh. How was that coming down? Pretty fast.
It's not bad.
It's not bad?
Yeah.
Somebody coming up? Okay. Dude, what the fuck?
Wow.
It's insane.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome. Hey, that looked pretty cool.
No, we met the guys at the last turnoff there, and they said they were still coming. We did wait for the next guys behind us.
Fuck yeah. Very good hill climb.
Sounds a bit of group, couldn't it?
Yeah. Fucking hooked.
You've got to work a little bit with the clutch and the legs.
What gear?
I think on third.
Second? Nice.
Dancing up there.
To go where you went, you gotta be fucking cooking by the time you get to like that turn. I guess you'll know when you get up there.
Could have worked a little bit more with it.
4-stroke power.
Yeah,
Nice.
no doubt. That's awesome.
Oh!
That's how you do the 180.
Yeah. It's a nice pivot turn.
Yeah.
Oh, he made it.
Clutch controls insane.
Woo!
And that's why I went for that. Because they have less sleep.
Bit of a tumble on a hill climb. Broke the perch right off there. Yep, and she's bent. Big time. Got enough to get back to the truck though.
Done a few others.
Yeah, buddy!